Hello, my name's Nick Luxton. I work for Partners and a risk advisory business, and my principal aim and objective is to help people protect their family home, buildings, contents, cars, jewellery, boats, etc. To most people, they probably wouldn't consider home insurance unique. It's another policy they've got to pay for. But I think what you need to do is to understand what that piece of paper is actually protecting. The single biggest asset most people will purchase in their lives is their main family home. And the emotion that's tied into that, they'll make memories in that property, they'll probably raise families in that property. And that piece of paper is designed that should the worst happen, to really support the family, to make sure that the property is repaired and refurbished back to the standard they would want. In addition, home insurance is there to protect a family's retirement planning. If a client has a claim and they lose a watch and it's say £5,000 and it's not insured, then it's annoying, it's frustrating. If a client has to fund a £200,000 loss and they have to either refinance or cash in investments, that has a real impact on their retirement planning for the family. So whilst to a lot of people it's just another insurance policy, what it protects is the whole emotion of the family home and the retirement planning in the future. I think when we're starting out, we're talking to a client about what they own, their assets. We're making sure that we get the structure of the policy right. So that can have the biggest impact, whether someone collects wine or likes jewellery or has inherited some art. The other thing is really to speak to a client about their attitude to security. For some people, they might not want to set the alarm at night, and therefore it's important that you don't structure a policy that forces people to think about that. There are many mistakes that people could make individually. I think the biggest thing is the actual concept of shopping for home insurance online. The crucial aspect to remember is when you shop online, you're deemed the expert. You're the only human being involved in the process. And therefore, for me, it's the client's responsibility suddenly to make sure that they've given all the correct information. It's the client's responsibility to ensure that they've chosen the right product. And then at the end, when they come to check out, they'll tick the box that says, I've read the terms and conditions. Now, I'm going to speculate that many clients don't read the terms and conditions, but what that does is it transfers the risk solely onto the client to get right and to live within the policy clauses. Now, for me, that as a concept is the wrong thing to do, and at Partners and, the Partners and way is designed to make sure that we take all the risk ourselves by giving the right advice and the client has complete peace of mind. One of the things that we would look to do working with a client is actually to try and create a portfolio policy. The insurance industry is one of those industries where if it was starting again, it might not look like it does today. Most people have insurance policies dotted throughout the year because they just happen to coincide with when you bought the physical thing. What we will try to do is we'll try to create a portfolio policy, so buildings, contents, cars, travel insurance, boats, etc. on one policy, one renewal date and one point of contact. And crucially for me, that economies of scale can lead to a reduction in costs. In addition, I've met many clients who haven't made claims for maybe 10, 15 years, and actually just having a conversation with them about excess and the excess levels they can take can reduce premiums by 12.5% each year. Our clients should never have to think, am I insured for this? Because what we've done is we've done the work ahead. We've spoken to the client, we've met the client often, and we've really worked out and understood lifestyles, travel patterns, the client's aspirations and plans for the coming 12 months. And it's that groundwork which really then creates that wraparound solution for the client, and then we stay engaged. So all of the clients that we speak to will have points of contact which are there for them throughout the year, and also at the point of claim, and we'll stand shoulder to shoulder to make sure we get the claim paid.